Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The Beavers come in search of a small measure of revenge, while the Dragons are seeking their second win of the season. It's high school baseball as Warren hosts Corry, next on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be. A very pleasant Friday afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, live here from Old Legion Field in North Warren, Pennsylvania. It is high school baseball on your daily local in the YDL Sports Network as Warren is getting set to host Corry in a District 10 matchup. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And you're on the Warren Tire Center. Drive to the game. Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online, WarrenTireCenter.com. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. Brian Hagberg with you here for your daily local, the YDL Sports Network in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And it should be a good one here this afternoon. 3-5, Corry taking on 1-5, Warren. That one win for the Dragons was at Corry earlier this season, and Warren would certainly like a repeat performance of that here on their home field this afternoon. Haven't had a chance to get a lot of games in here at Old Legion Field as, spring in northwestern Pennsylvania, and the weather has not been cooperative, but it is a gorgeous day here today. You can see the sun is out. Clouds are clearing out of the sky, about 70 degrees, so it should be a great evening for baseball here in North Warren. We'll take a look now at our WCCBI players to watch. You can find out about all the great benefits of chamber membership online, WCCBI.org. And for this game, our WCCBI players to watch. You're talking baseball. Let's got to talk pitching. We'll start first with David Manning. We'll get the start for Warren. Comes in to this one 0-2 on the season. 19 hits in 8 innings, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 11.38 ERA. And his mount opponent this afternoon, early evening, Corry's Wyatt Swan comes in 1-2 on the season. 18 hits and 17 innings pitched. He has 30 strikeouts to just 7 walks so far and a 4.12 ERA. Reminder that our scoreboard this afternoon is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. We're going to step aside for just a minute as they are about set to play the national anthem. We'll be right back with the starting lineups on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
And we're back here at Legion Field in North Warren. Just completed the national anthem. Should be set to get underway here momentarily, probably a couple minutes before the scheduled 4 o'clock start. But we'll take a look now at our Howard Hanna Professionals starting lineups. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And first for the visiting Corry Beavers. Leading off and doing the pitching, our WCCBI player to watch, Wyatt Swan. Batting second, playing center field is Tucker Jackson. Camden Moon bats third, plays short. Carson Broswell is in right field doing the cleanup hitting today. And batting fifth and at first base is Jacob Anderson. The third baseman, Jeremiah Johnson, bats sixth. The catcher, Jackson Lathrop, batting seventh. Caden Crossa, the left fielder, bats eighth, and batting ninth and playing second base is Hunter Donahue, the starting lineup for the Corry Beavers. Defensively for the Dragons in the field, Brock Bryan is at third base, Duncan McGarry at short, Brady Sheen in second, Colin Zadarko at first. Outfield left to right, Gabe Thibodeau, Tage Wyman, and Brady Chase. Eli Snyder behind the dish, and David Manning on the mound for the Dragons. That'll wrap up our Casella pregame show. Our first inning this afternoon is brought to you by Pennsylvania General Energy. PGE is producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure. PGE is a proud sponsor of the Warren County Star Student of the Month Scholarship Program. Stay tuned to your Daily Local for the announcement of the 2025-26 Star Student of the Year Scholarship winner. And Manning off to a bit of a slow start this year. Has been an unquestioned ace out at Youngsville the last couple of seasons. Came here to Warren after Youngsville was closed this year. And again, 0-2 this season, 19 hits in 8 innings, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and an 11.38 ERA. He'd certainly like to give his team, at the very least, a quality start here this afternoon and get some of those numbers improved. Lower the ERA a bit, maybe up the strikeouts. And his warm-ups are complete, so we're about set for the first pitch here from Legion Field. Wyatt Swan will step in. Swan batting .240 on the season, has a home run and 6 RBIs for the Beavers. And Manning winds and delivers low for a ball. And the second pitch grounded down the third base line. Bryan up with it and not in time as Swan beats it out. Little swinging bunt there for Wyatt Swan, and the leadoff hitter is away, or is on board, excuse me, for the Beavers. So nobody out and 1 on for Tucker Jackson, the center fielder, hitting .292 this season. A home run, 3 driven in, and takes a strike. So Swan at first, Jackson at the plate. Nobody out, PGE first inning. Manning delivers another called strike, and quickly ahead of Jackson, 0-2. Swan takes the lead off at first, and Manning throws him back. And Manning again checking Swan at first, and now brings the 0-2. It's popped up foul and out of play. Still 0-2 to Jackson at the plate. Swan aboard with a leadoff single. Oh, 2 just misses outside. A nice little change up there from Manning, but just couldn't catch that outside corner. And Manning back with the heat and brushes Jackson back off the plate, evens the count at 2-2. And now Manning with the 2-2, fouled back. Solid at bat here for Jackson early in this ballgame, making Manning work. And Manning throws over to first again, and Swan dives back safely. And now the 2-2 lifted down the left field line, but going to drift foul. And out of play. And so again, Jackson fell behind 0-2. Fouled 3 pitches off and taking a couple of balls here. 2-2. Again, solid at bat regardless of the outcome here for Jackson. And he takes a called strike 3. And Manning needed that one. Gets the strikeout for the first out of the inning. So 1-on-1 away now for Camden Moon. Takes a strike. Moon, batting .348 this season, has 6 RBIs. And Manning throws over to first, but Swan in safely. The 0-1 to Moon is high and tight for a ball. You may hear a slight breeze today, but barely enough to get the flag moving out there in left field as that pitch is fouled back and out of play. So 1-2 now, the count on Moon at the plate, 1 away. Swan aboard with a leadoff single at first. 1-2 is outside for a ball. So 2-2 now on Moon at the plate. 1 out, Swan at first. Taking a big lead, and Moon swings and misses. Second straight strikeout for Manning, and there are 2 away in the top of the first. That'll bring up the right fielder, Carson Braswell. Hitting .273. Swan takes off for second. Snyder up with it. Throw was in time, but Swan just under the tag. And Sheen could not believe that one. Thought he had him. Or excuse me, that was McGarry that came up with the throw. Thought he had him. But it is a stolen base for Swan. And he's ahead 0-1 here on Braswell at the plate. Gives Swan a look at second. Delivers high and tight for a ball. And so with the Beavers now a runner in scoring position for Braswell, looking to take an early lead, and Braswell swings and misses. Runs the count to 1-2. And Manning delivers, and Braswell swings and misses as Manning strikes out the side here in the PGE first inning. Gives up a hit. No errors, no runs, 1 left on for the Beavers in the first. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Dragons up, coming up to bat for the first time. We'll be back with more high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Centered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back at Legion Field in North Warren, about set to start the bottom of the PGE first inning. PGE is producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure. We'll take a look now at the Howard Hanna professional starting lineup for homestanding Warren here this afternoon. Leading off is the second baseman, Brady Sheen. The shortstop, Duncan McGarry, bats second. The pitcher, David Manning, batting third. Playing third base and doing the cleanup hitting this afternoon is Brock Bryan. The catcher, Eli Snyder, bats fifth. Gage Thibodeau bats sixth, is playing in left field. The center fielder, Tage Wyman, batting seventh. The first baseman, Colin Zarco, bats eighth, and batting ninth and playing right field is Brady Chase. And that is the lineup that Corry starting pitcher Wyatt Swan will face. Swan comes in with a 1-2 record, 18 hits and 17 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts and just 7 walks issued so far, has a 4.12 ERA. Behind Swan defensively for the Beavers at third base is Jeremiah Johnson. Camden Moon playing short. Hunter Donahue at second. And Jacob Anderson at first. Left to right in the outfield, Caden Krasa, Tucker Jackson, and Carson Braswell. And doing the catching for Swan is Jackson Lathrop. And Swan's warm-ups are complete. It's the second baseman, Brady Sheen, will step in. Sheen comes into this one batting .500 on the season, which is exactly what you want to see from your leadoff hitter, getting on base 50% of the time, and has driven in 3 so far. Looking to get things started with a hit for the Dragons. And first pitch from Swan, taken for a strike. Swan ahead of Sheen now, 0-1. And that pitch bounces in there for a ball. So 1-1 now to Brady Sheen. Takes low and away for a ball 2.
Good patience there by
Sheen. Swan with the 2-1 pitch. Misses up high for ball 3.
Opening up this at bat with a strike, it's been 3 straight balls in a row.
Swan now trying to battle back after falling behind 3-1 here to Sheen at the plate. Winds and fires, and that one's lined to second and caught there by Donahue for the out. So the lefty Duncan McGarry steps in, the shortstop, batting .154 on the season, couple of runs driven in. Steps in with 1 away here in the bottom of the PGE first inning. Takes first pitch for a strike. Both pitchers early in this game getting ahead of these batters. The 0-1 misses inside. So 1-1 now to McGarry at the plate. And that misses up high for ball 2. Swan winds and fires the 2-1. Catches the inside corner for a strike, evens the count at 2-2. And Swan with the 2-2. And misses up high for a ball, fills up the count. Swan with the payoff pitch. And that one is grounded right back to him, and he'll toss over to Anderson for the out. So 2 up, 2 down for the Dragons here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up David Manning, the pitcher. Manning batting an even 200 this season. A couple of runs driven in. First pitch to Manning. In there for a called strike. And every batter so far, Swan's been ahead 0-1. Well, now the 0-1 misses low and away. So the 1-1 from Swan to Manning. This is a bit outside. So now the 2-1 to Manning, swung on and missed for strike 2. And Swan may have had Manning fooled there. Big swing from Manning. Thought he was going to get a pitch to drive, and now it's 2-2 and misses low. So full count now to Manning. 2 away, bottom of the first inning. No score, Corry and Warren. Swan looking for a clean inning here. Delivers the payoff pitch. And misses off the corner for ball 4. So Manning draws a walk with 2 outs. And we're going to get a courtesy runner here. And that is going to be number 5, Aaron Sheen, going to courtesy run for Manning. So Aaron Sheen now at first as the third baseman. Brock Bryan steps in, batting .300 this year. Driven in 6, has 1 home run. Hit that one in the Dragons' last game against Cathedral Prep. Was a deep drive to left field at Mercyhurst University. And Bryan takes the ball outside to start this at bat. Dragons looking for a little 2-out rally here in the first inning. The 1-0 is ripped down the third base line, but foul. So 1-1 the count now to Brock Bryan at the plate. Aaron Sheen, the courtesy runner for Manning at first, who drew a 2-out walk. And Sheen goes, and that pitch is in the dirt. Going to get behind Lathrop. Sheen into second easily, but that's where he'll stay. And so now a runner in scoring position for Brock Bryan. And Brian is the Dragons' RBI leader here early going in the season. Has a chance to drive one in here with a base hit. 2-1. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2 now to Brian at the plate. And he pokes that one into right field, but foul. Still 2-2 on Brian at the plate. Aaron Sheen, the courtesy runner, at second. Swan looking him back, now delivers. And Brian lifts that one into center field. Still going back, way back at the wall. Unable to make the catch is Jackson. Sheen's going to score easily. Brian's into second. A stand-up double for Brock Bryan. A big hit for Brock Bryan gives Warren a 1-0 lead here in the PGE first inning. And that will bring up the catcher, Eli Snyder. 2 away, 1 on for Snyder, batting .158 with 1 RBI so far. First pitch to Snyder, in for a strike. The 0-1 misses high. So 1-1 to Snyder. And Swan gets it in there for strike 2. So 1-2 now to the Dragons catcher. 2 away, runner at second. And Swan misses that one. Lathrop unable to come up with it. Brian will go to third. It's 2-2 now to Snyder at the plate. And now Brock Bryan just 90 feet away from making this a 2-0 game. If Snyder can come up with a base hit here. And Swan with the 2-2. That one's poked into left center, and it's going to fall. Base hit RBI for Snyder. He makes a big turn, but is going to be held to a single. And so the RBI single for Snyder makes it 2-0. And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for Snyder. And the courtesy runner will be number 24, Charlie Blum, running for Snyder. And stepping in is the left fielder, Gabe Thibodeau. And Swan's going to throw Blum back to first. And Blum wastes little time getting that white uniform dirty. Swing and a miss for strike 1 to Thibodeau. Batting .176. Has 1 RBI. And takes that pitch for a strike. Quickly 0-2 now for Swan. Trying to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. And that pitch gonna roll foul as Lathrop had to come back. It hit off the grass there and was making its way back into fair territory. And Lathrop had to get on his horse to get that ball while it was still foul. But it's still 0-2 to Thibodeau. And gets Thibodeau out in front for strike 3. But Warren strikes for 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on. After 1 inning of play, Warren leads Corry 2-0. We'll be back with the second inning here on your Daily Local, the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your Cruise Planners Advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change.
Back at Legion Field here in North Warren. Warren leading Corry 2-0. Our second inning this afternoon is brought to you by Ross Becker Insurance. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corry, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. It's Ross Becker. And so Manning to face Anderson, Johnson, and Lathrop here in the Ross Becker Insurance second inning. Anderson takes the first pitch for a ball. Manning delivers and misses low for ball 2. Jacob Anderson, the first baseman, swings and misses at the 2-0. Comes in hitting 185 with 4 RBIs this year. Still ahead in the count, 2-1. And make it 3-1. And so the Beavers looking to get at least a couple of those 2 runs back. Got to get a base runner to start that. And Anderson in good position here with 3-1 count. Manning delivers, and Anderson grounds it to third. Bryan up with it over onto first, and a big stretch there by Zadarko, but he makes the out. And it's a 5-3 put out to start the Ross Becker Insurance second inning. So the third baseman, Jeremiah Johnson, steps in. 273, 1 run batted in this season. And he pokes that one into left center. Wyman on his horse, unable to come up with it. Thibodeau, good backup there, though, but it is a 1-out single for Jeremiah Johnson. Good hustle there by Wyman to try to get to that one. Just couldn't quite get that last step. And Johnson is aboard with a single. We'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Lathrop. 1 on, 1 away. And Manning delivers in for a called strike. Lathrop hitting 125 this year with 1 run batted in. And Manning throws Johnson back at first. Johnson in there safely. Oh, 1 catches the inside corner for strike 2. And Manning again throws over to first. Johnson is back in time.
Manning getting a little quicker with that move over to first.
Now Manning with the 0-2 to Lathrop. Called strike 3. 4th strikeout for Manning. And there are 2 away here in the Rossbecker Insurance 2nd inning for the Beavers. And Cade Cressa lifts one into center field for a base hit. And Wyman has a little trouble with it, and that's going to allow Johnson to go to third. Heads up base running there by the Beavers' third baseman. Is Wyman unable to handle that cleanly on the hop. And so now it is runners at first and third for the second baseman, Hunter Donahue, batting .400 this year. Only has 1 run batted in, but golden opportunity to add to that total right here with Johnson 90 feet away. 2 down, Rossbecker Insurance 2nd inning. Beavers trailing 2-0. And Donahue unable to hold off on that swing. So Manning checking the runners, now delivers the 0-1, catches the outside corner for strike 2. Oh, Manning with the 0-2 to Donahue. It's grounded right back to Manning. He's up with it cleanly over to Zadarko at first. The 1-3 put out, and Manning gets out of the inning unscathed. No runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on for the Beavers here in the second. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Warren leading Corry 2-0. It's high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbecker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
So Corry gets runners to the corners in the top of the second inning, but unable to bring a run across. Manning with a big strikeout and then induces a grounder right back to him to get out of the jam. And so Warren will come to bat here in the bottom of the Rossbecker Insurance Group's second inning. It will be Tage Wyman, Colin Zadarko, and Brady Chase due up for the Dragons. And Swan has completed his warm-ups. And so the center fielder, Tage Wyman, will step in. Wyman batting .235 with 3 runs driven in this season. And just good to see him back out on the field. Had a injury late in the basketball season. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to be ready to go to start this season, but he is out there, and definitely good to see that. And takes the first pitch high and inside for a ball. Swan with the 1-0 in there for a called strike. And Wyman not going to go very far to continue his baseball career. Just going to go about 20 minutes or so up the road and play for the Jayhawks there at JCC. Takes the ball there. It's 2-1. Swan winds and fires, and Wyman puts that one into left field, settling under it, and making the catch is Krasa for the first out. And Wyman hit that one right at Krasa, but the height put it almost right directly in the sun, so not an easy play out there in left, but Krasa's able to make the catch. And there is one away in the Rossbecker second for the Dragons. Colin Zadarko, the first baseman, steps in and fouls the first pitch back. Zadarko looking for his first hit of the season. Yeah, 1-2. Zadarko taken for a strike. Swan now with the 0-2. Gets him a called strike 3. And there are 2 away in the bottom of the Rossbecker Insurance second inning. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the right fielder, Brady Chase. Chase hitting .235 this year with 3 runs driven in. Swan winds and fires to Chase in there for a strike. The 0-1 misses up high. Swan with the 1-1. And Chase able to check his swing, take low for ball 2.
Waiting on deck is the top of the order. That's Brady Sheen.
It's 2-1 now to Chase at the plate. 2 away, bottom of the second inning. Dragons leading 2-0. And that one caught Chase on the shoulder there.
I had it as 3-1, but it's an HPP hit by pitch.
So Chase down to first base after being hit by that pitch. Grazed, I think, was more like it, but just enough. And that'll bring up Brady Sheen. Lined out to second, his first at bat. Chase with a lead off of first. Sheen at the plate. And Swan's going to throw Chase back. Chase is in there safely. And some faux rage from the Dragon dugout as Swan throws over to first. First pitch to Sheen is lifted into right center. Under it is Jackson making the catch for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, one left on the hit by pitch. And the Dragons second, they will head to the third, still leading 2-0. It's high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBF? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
Third inning here from Legion Field in North Warren. Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Thanks so much for joining us on this Friday late afternoon, early evening. Warren leading Corry 2-0. Due up for the Beavers, it's the top of the lineup. Wyatt Swan, Tucker Jackson, and Camden Moon facing David Manning for the second time this afternoon. And Swan out in front of the first pitch. Fouls it away. Swan led off with a little swinging bunt down the third base line, but was stranded at second base in the first inning as Manning ended up striking out the side there. And takes that one for a strike. It's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 poked into right field, and under it to make the catch is Brady Chase for the first out. We'll bring up Tucker Jackson. Struck out looking in the first inning. Manning winds and fires and catches the outside corner for a strike. Our third inning this afternoon is brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. As the 0-1 is swung on and missed in the dirt. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Centered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Manning with the 0-2, misses low for a ball. Manning with the 1-2, misses outside. See, my buddy Tim Hag is joining us on Facebook. I know Tim had a little work done on the body not too long ago. Hope you have a speedy recovery there, Tim. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. As that pitch goes inside, fills up the count, 3-2. And so Jackson now trying to work his way back. Manning with the payoff pitch, misses way up high, and Jackson is aboard. First walk of the game issued by Manning. And that'll bring Camden Moon to the plate. Moon struck out swinging in the first. Comes up with one away, one on here in the third, and he takes that one into left field. And on his horse is Thibodeau, but he's not going to get there. Goes to the wall. Thibodeau with a strong throw. And Jackson's going to be held at third, but it is a double for Camden Moon. And now there are runners at second and third for Braswell.
away for the Beavers. Braswell can tie it up with a Casey's Express base hit. Braswell struck out on a 1-2 count to end the first inning.
First pitch, and Braswell swings and misses. Struck out swinging in the first. And Manning misses up high, or evens the count at 1-1.
1-1. Anderson waiting on deck.
The 1-1 misses low for a ball.
Ball 2. 2-1. Beavers have had a Manning scoring position in every inning.
And out in front as Manning pulls the string a little bit, evens the count at 2-2. One away, Braswell at the plate. Runners at second and third for the Beavers following the Moon double. Jackson's at third. And Manning again pulls the string, and Braswell goes down swinging for the second time. And a big out there for David Manning. His fifth punch out of the afternoon, and 2 away now as Anderson steps in and swings and misses at the first pitch. Anderson grounded out to third to lead off the second inning.
Anderson hit into a 5-3 putout to lead off the second inning.
And swings and misses at the 0-1. And Manning now a strike away from getting out of this jam. The 0-2 to Anderson. Misses just low. And I think Manning wanted that pitch, but called just low, and it is 1-2. And he comes back and gets the swinging strikeout. And a pressure cooker performance there by David Manning as he gets out of that one. No runs on one hit. No errors, 2 left on for the Beavers. In the third, we will head to the bottom of the third inning. Warren leading Corry 2-0. High school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your cruise planner's advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change.
And we're back here at Legion Field in North Warren, about set to start the bottom of the Veriskety Holdings third inning. It'll be McGarry, Manning, and Bryan due up for the Dragons. McGarry grounded out to the pitcher Wyatt Swan in the first inning. And Swan winds and fires, misses inside. And Swan misses up high for ball 2. So the 2-0 coming from Swan in there for a strike. Runs the count to 2-1 on McGarry. Swan winds and fires and gets that one on the inside corner, evens the count at 2-2. And gets a called strike 3. It's a third strikeout here this afternoon for Swan. And that'll bring up his mound opponent, David Manning. Manning walked and scored in the first. Well, Manning walked, and then Aaron Sheen was the courtesy runner and scored in the first for Warren. And Manning takes the first pitch for a strike. Swan with the 0-1, pulls the string and gets a called strike 2. And Swan winds and fires. And Manning gets a piece to stay alive there. And here comes the 0-2 to Manning. And Manning pokes that one into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. And Manning is aboard with a single. As Aaron Sheen is going to come in and run for him again. And that'll bring up Warren third baseman Brock Bryan, getting an RBI double in the first inning. So Sheen will get the lead away from first. Swan delivers to Bryan in there for a called strike. And Swan throws over to first, but Sheen is back in time. So 0-1 to Bryan. And that's a little breaking pitch there by Swan is in there for strike 2. And so 0-2 now to Bryan at the plate. Swan delivers, and Bryan lifts it into center field, but right at Jackson, who makes the catch. And Sheen is going to get doubled off. Got a little too far down the line. So that's a F8 for Bryan, leads to an 8-3 put out by Jackson to first to get the Beavers out of the inning. Through 3 here at Legion Field. Warren 2, Corry nothing. We'll be right back with more high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
About to start the fourth inning here from Legion Field in North Warren. Our fourth inning is brought to you by the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry. Learn about all the advantages of becoming a chamber member online at wccbi.org. So due up for the Beavers, Johnson, Lathrop, and Crassa. And first pitch from Manning, and Johnson unable to check his swing. Makes it 0-1. Johnson singled and was stranded at third in the second inning. The 0-1 in there for a called strike two. Manning with the 0-2. Couldn't get Johnson to chase. One, two, just misses on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Manning winds and fires. And a little, excuse me, check swing there as Johnson fouls that one away down the first base line. And now the 2-2 misses inside for ball three. And Manning with the payoff pitch. Foul tip caught by Snyder for the strikeout. The seventh of the game for Manning. And mentioned in the pregame, it's been a little bit of a rough going the first couple times out for Manning, but he is starting to look like the pitcher that he has looked like the last couple of years here this afternoon. And it gets Lathrop to swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And quickly delivers, misses just low. And the 1-1 skied into right field. Chase under it and makes the catch. And there are two down here in the WCCBI fourth inning. Crassa steps in. He singled in the second. And he was stranded at first base. And swings and misses at the first pitch. The 0-1 in there for strike two. And that pitch fouled back as Crassa stays alive. Manning with the 0-2. Little breaking pitch. Crassa swings and misses. And It is a strikeout, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on here in the fourth inning. Manning now with 8 strikeouts this afternoon through 4 innings. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Warren leading Corry 2-0 high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Bottom of the WCCBI fourth inning about to get underway here. Again, learn about all the advantages of becoming a chamber member at WCCBI.org. Going to have a new look at WCCBI.org here shortly. And I know that because I'm doing it. And due up for the Dragons, Snyder, Thibodeau, and Wyman. Snyder singled in a run in the first inning. And Swan out here to start the fourth and misses for ball 1 to Snyder.
Snyder got a single his first time up.
Takes that pitch in for a strike. And Swan's not had a bad day on the mound here. 3 strikeouts, just 3 hits allowed, but the Bryant double followed by the Swan single scored a couple of runs followed by the Snyder single as Snyder fouls that one away down the left field line to make it 1-2. And Swan pulls the string on that one, and Snyder's out in front for strike 3. And that's 4 strikeouts now for Swan. We'll bring up Thibodeau, who struck out swinging in the first. First pitch to Thibodeau in for a strike. Go 1 in there for strike 2. And Swan out in front. Swan with the 0-2, misses up high. And that pitch just misses, even the count at 2-2. So the 2-2 coming to Thibodeau. And Swan gets the outside corner for strike 3. And now 5 strikeouts for Swan. And this game may come down to the bullpens as both Swan and Manning are pitching exceptionally well. Wyman steps in for the Dragons. Flew out to left his first time up. Takes that one inside for a ball. And that one just off the outside corner. Makes it 2-0. And both pitchers right around 65 pitch. Well, Manning is at 65 through 4. I believe Swan just surpassed 65. 2-0 to Wyman. And misses up high, and it's 3-0. And the 3-0 to Wyman taken all the way, and it's low and inside for ball 4. Second walk issued by Swan here this afternoon. We'll put Wyman at first base for Colin Zadarko. And Zadarko struck out looking in the second, and now we're going to get a mound visit here. And that is, it looks like it's going to be it for Swan. No, they're just. Yeah, that is going to be it for Swan on the mound. And it looks like the Beavers are going to turn to Camden Moon here. And it looks like it's going to be just a straight swap here. As Swan will go to short. So Swan goes 3 2/3. He is responsible for the runner at first base, Tage Wyman, but if Moon is able to get out of the inning without Wyman crossing the plate, it'll be 3 2/3 for Swan. 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 runs given up. So bottom of the 4th inning, we're going to get a pitching change for Corry. Again, it's Camden Moon coming in to pitch for the Beavers to face Collins at Arco. 2 away here, bottom of the WCCBI 4th inning. Tage Wyman at first. Drew a walk, and Moon's first pitch is skied on the shallow center field. And under it is Jackson to make the catch. And so 1 pitch and 1 out for Camden Moon here in the 4th inning. We head to the 5th. Warren 2, Corry nothing. We'll have more high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, when we come back.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
And David Manning out to start the 5th inning for the Dragons on the mound. Warren leading Corry 2-0. Our 5th inning this afternoon brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out their new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why. AlleghenyGrill.com. And so it'll be Donahue, Swan, and Jackson due up for the Beavers here in the 5th. And as mentioned, Manning sitting at 65 pitches. Well, changeup there has Donahue out in front. And Donahue grounded back to Manning in the second inning. And the 0-1 is in the dirt for a ball. And we'll see what kind of leash Johnny White has for David Manning here this afternoon. He's thrown well all afternoon long. 1-1 to Donahue, just misses low. The 2-1 to Donahue, catches the inside corner. As I do see some action over in the Warren bullpen. The 2-2 misses high and inside, and it's a full count to Donahue. Looks like Zane Carlson warming up over in the Warren bullpen. The payoff pitch in there, called strike 3, the 9th of the day for David Manning. And now Swan will step in for the third time. He singled in the first inning, flew out to right in the third, and where's a pitch here? And shares a little chuckle with Manning after that. So 1 out, 1 on for Jackson. Struck out looking and walked, and Swan's going to get to second base as Snyder has that one bounce away from him. And so now a runner in scoring position for the Beavers here in the top of the Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg 5th inning. And Jackson made it all the way to third in the third inning after that walk. He fouls that one down the first base line, but was stranded there. So Swan at second after being hit by a pitch and then advancing on a pass ball. The 1-1 swung on and missed as Manning took something off there. It's now 1-2 to Jackson. And that one down the right field line. Zadarko giving chase. Well, was unable to come up with the catch. And Jackson stays alive. So 1-2 again to Jackson at the plate. Manning delivers. This is just outside for ball 2. The 2-2 skied foul and out of play. And again, Jackson with another solid at bat here is running up the pitch count on Manning. Two down the third base line, but foul. So still 2-2 to Jackson at the plate. 1 out. Swan at second base for the Beavers, looking to get their first run of the game. And Manning misses low to fill up the count. Big payoff pitch for Manning is grounded to third. Brian up with it. Over to first. Got him at first base. Swan goes to third. So Jackson with a 5-3 ground out, but he advances the runner to third. But 2 away now for Camden Moon. Moon has struck out and doubled. First pitch in the dirt. And again, a chance to give the Beavers their first run of the game here. Swan now 90 feet away at third base. And that one's going to do it. It's a base hit into left field for Moon. Swan scores easily on the RBI single for Camden Moon. And so that'll bring Carson Braswell to the plate. He struck out twice as the throw over is high, as Arco had to go up to get that one. Braswell puts that one into shallow center. It's going to fall for a base hit. Wyman with a quick throw as Moon had made the turn at second. But consecutive singles here in the fifth have runners at first and second for the Beavers. Anderson steps in, swings and misses at the first pitch. He is grounded out and struck out. But has a chance to tie this one up with a base hit. Fouls that one back. And it's quickly 0-2. Would imagine even if Manning is able to get out of this inning, this will be his final inning on the mound. He's pitched a whale of a ball game here so far for the Dragons, trying to get out of this one, only giving up the 1 run. It's 0-2 to Anderson. Just missed the outside corner. And that one grounded to second. Sheen over to first for the out. And the Dragons get out of the inning. Just the 1 run, but it is 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left on for the Beavers in the fifth. But they've cut the deficit in half. It is now 2-1 Warren. As we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, we'll be back with more high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Moon has completed his warm-ups on the mound. We're about set to start the bottom of the fifth inning. Warren leading Corry 2-1 here at Legion Field in North Warren. Brian Hagberg with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Reminder that our scoreboard this afternoon is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. So does Chase, Sheen, and McGarry do up for the Dragons? Chase takes a strike there from Moon to start things off. Chase was hit by a pitch his first time up. And Moon tried to take something off that one and took a little too much as that one didn't quite get to the plate. It makes it 1-1. Moon with the 1-1 gets Chase to swing and miss. And that pitch low and away, evens count at 2-2. Moon fires a 2-2, and Chase grounds that one to third, and it's going to get through Johnson. And Chase is aboard on the E5. So that will flip the lineup for the Dragons. Brady Sheen steps in. He's lined out to second, flown out to center here so far this afternoon, facing Moon for the first time. Has a runner on. Dragons leading by a run. And first pitch popped up down the right field line, and Chase is going to get doubled up. He was way almost to second base and fell down trying to turn around. And so the second time a runner's been caught off first base for the Dragons. So it's an F3 and then a 3U. So 2 away. Now for Duncan McGarry, who's grounded out to the pitcher and struck out. Takes the ball.
McGarry steps up to the plate, takes ball 1.
And that one in the dirt for ball 2.
McGarry 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his last time up after the third.
Moon with the 2-0. Catches the outside corner for a strike.
Back into the count here, 2-1.
And McGarry swings and misses for strike 2. 2-2 is fouled off the plate.
That'll be a foul ball. Check body shot, foul ball. Count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So still 2-2 to McGarry at the plate. And Moon gets McGarry swinging for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, nobody left on for the Dragons in the 5th. We head to the 6th with Warren leading 2-1 here at Legion Field. This is high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Back here at Legion Field in Warren, Dragons leading, visiting Corry 2-1, and it is David Manning still on the mound to start the 6th inning for Warren. Struggled a little bit in the 5th, but Johnny White going to give him a chance to at least go 6 here. Johnson, Lathrop, and Kraza due up for the Beavers. Johnson singled and struck out so far this afternoon. And takes low and inside for a ball. 1-0 pitch is fouled back. And Manning up to 90 pitches now, so this is definitely going to be his last inning, I would think, as he gets a swing and a miss there by Johnson. One-two coming, misses outside. Now the 2-2. Skied foul and out of play. This one's down the right field line. Zarco giving chase and makes the catch. So Johnson pop out in foul territory is the first out of the inning. We'll bring up Lathrop. He's struck out and flown out so far. Takes first pitch for a strike. The 0-1 to Lathrop is grounded to short. Up with it is McGarry over to first for the out. And there are 2 gone here in the North Washington Rodeo 6th inning. The North Washington Rodeo will take place August 18th through the 22nd. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 with the show starting at 8. For more information, go to northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Kraza steps in, takes first pitch for a ball. 2 away in the North Washington Rodeo 6th. And that one, slow roller to third. Brian up with it. Over to first, not in time as Zadarko unable to keep it in the glove. I'm not sure even if Zadarko would have held on to that, Kraza wouldn't have beat it out. So runner at first with 2 away now for Hunter Donahue. 0 for 2 so far, is grounded out and struck out. So Manning checks Kraza at first. Comes home to Donahue, well out in front, but it gets past Snyder. And Kraza will go down to second. And so now the tying run for the Beavers is in scoring position. Manning comes home, misses up high. So 1-1 now to Donahue at the plate. Kraza at second represents the tying run, and Donahue swings and misses. So 1-2. Manning checks the runner at second, comes home, gets a called strike 3 on the inside corner for his 10th strikeout of the afternoon. And strands the runner at second. So no runs on one hit with no errors and one left on here in the sixth. And we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Warren leading Corry 2-1. We'll be back. More high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Dragons about to come to bat here in the North Washington Rodeo sixth inning, leading Corry 2-1 at Legion Field. Brian Hagler with you here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Manning, Bryan, and Snyder due up for Warren to face Camden Moon, out for his second full inning of relief. Manning walked and scored in the first, singled and was doubled up on a fly ball in the third. Faces Moon for the first time here this afternoon. Takes up high for a ball. 1-0 misses low for ball two. And Warren would like to tack on at least one insurance run here in the sixth. And that one is outside for ball three. Zane Carlson still warming up in the Dragons bullpen. Manning taking all the way, takes a strike. And that one catches the inside corner, fills up the count. Payoff pitch coming here from Moon. Is skied into right field down the line, giving chase. Couple of Corry players. They're unable to make the catch, but it falls foul. Braswell and Anderson were both right there, but couldn't come up with the catch. And so we will do this one again. Count still full on Manning. Moon winds and delivers. Misses low for ball four. So leadoff runner aboard for the Dragons in the sixth. And that'll bring up Brock Bryan. Doubled in a run in the first and scored, and then flew out to center in the third. Comes up here, nobody out, one on in the bottom of the North Washington Rodeo sixth inning. First pitch from Moon catches the outside corner for a strike. So Manning going to run for himself. Sheen has run, courtesy run for him the last couple of times out. And Bryan grounds that one into the hole between third and short. Another base hit for Brock Bryan. And the Dragons have runners at first and second with nobody out. And Eli Snyder due up. First hit allowed by Moon here in a little over an inning plus. And we're going to get a mound visit here. It's Snyder, Thibodeau, and Wyman due up here for the Dragons, barring a double play. And we'll see what strategy the Beavers want to employ here. Is that quick mound visit there by Coach Moon. Snyder steps in, singled in a run in the first, struck out in the fourth. Comes up, nobody out, 2 on here in the sixth. First pitch from Moon in there for a strike. The 1 misses low. And Manning makes his way down to third base. Just kind of caught everybody off guard. Heads up base running by David Manning. And now there are runners at the corners. And Snyder skies that one into left. And the catch is made by Swan. And he's going to hold Manning at third. So 1 away now in the sixth. Runners at the corners for Gabe Thibodeau, looking for his first hit of the ball game. Has struck out twice so far today. And again, base hit here will give Warren a big insurance run. Thibodeau squares the bunt, pulls back, and takes the ball as Brian moves down to second base. So now 2 runners in scoring position. And Thibodeau takes ball 2. Two and 0 now to Thibodeau. He grounds that one to short. Swan up with it over to first, but it is an RBI ground out for Gabe Thibodeau. And the Dragons do get that insurance run. So 6-3 put out. Scores Manning. And Wyman swings and drives the first pitch he sees into center field, but right at Jackson for the out. So the Dragons put a run across on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. And we head to the 7th inning. Warren leading Corry 3-1. We'll be back with more high school baseball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
About set to start the Warren General Hospital 7th inning here at Legion Field in North Warren. Warren leading Corry 3-1. Warren General Hospital, learn more about all the patient services available at WGH.org. And so Zane Carlson will come in looking to pick up the save here as Manning exits. 6 innings pitched for David Manning. 7 hits allowed, 1 walk, 1 run, 10 strikeouts for Manning, who's in line for the win. If the Dragons can get 3 outs without giving up 2 runs here in the top of the 7th. But it is the top of the lineup due up for the Beavers, right where they want to be. Swan, Jackson, and Moon to face Carlson. Carlson's first pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Swan singled in the first, flew out to right in the third, was hit by a pitch and scored in the 5th. That one misses just outside. It's now 2-0 to Swan. Carlson winds and fires and drops one in for a strike. A little breaking pitch by Carlson. The 2-1 to Swan. Swings and misses to make it 2-2. Carlson now with the 2-2. Poke to short. McGarry up with it. And not in time as Swan beats it out. A little slow roller there, and McGarry unable to get to it in time. So Swan is aboard with a leadoff single. Jackson will step in. He's 0 for 2 this afternoon. Struck out and grounded out. Also walked. And that pitch misses low. Snyder's able to keep it in front of him, keep Swan at first.
Snyder able to keep it in front of him, keeping Swan down at first base. The tying run is Jackson at the plate right now.
So the 1-0 to Jackson, and he rips that one into center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. And consecutive singles for the Beavers to start this second inning. That'll bring Camden Moon to the plate. Struck out his first time up, then doubled in the third and singled in the 5th. And that is the RBI single that got Corry on the board. Takes first pitch up high for a ball. And has a chance here with runners at first and second and nobody out in the Warren General Hospital 7th inning. The 1-0 popped into left field and caught there by Thibodeau for the first out. And that'll keep the runners in place. That's a big out for Carlson and the Dragons. So Braswell will step in, struck out twice and singled. First pitch from Carlson is skied foul and out of play. So 0-1 here to Braswell in the 7th. Beavers have the tying run at first base. And Braswell lines it right back up the middle. Swan around third. And he is going to score. It is an RBI single for Braswell. And the Beavers are now within a run. So runners at first and second with one away now, as Anderson will step in, and he puts that one into center field for a base hit. Shallow center, they're going to send the runner around third, and scoring as Snyder is unable to hang on to the ball down to third, and that one's going to get by Bryan. And now Braswell's going to score, and that is going to put Corry in front. And now Warren's going to take a timeout, as Anderson now is at second after the base hit. So Snyder was unable to handle the throw at home as Jackson scored. And then Snyder trying to throw down to Bryan at third. The ball gets past Bryan, allows Braswell to come in and score. And the Beavers have struck for 3 here in the 7th inning and still just 1 away. And we're going to see some changes here for the Dragons as Carlson's going to take a seat. So just a third of an inning here for Carlson, and he is responsible for the runner at second base. And looked like Snyder was going to go in and take the catching gear off, so it looks like Snyder will come out to pitch. And that will lead to Wyatt Wilson taking over behind the plate. So Snyder's going to take over on the mound. Wilson's going to take over behind the plate. Warren now trailing 4-3 here in the 7th, just 1 away. So consecutive singles by Swan and Jackson to start things off. They got Moon to fly out to left. That looked like it might have been a big out, but then Braswell singled in Swan, and then 2-run score on the Anderson single as Jackson in front of the throw after this Anderson single to center. And then an error on the throw down the third allows Braswell to come around and score as well. And the Beavers have a 4-3 lead.
Can't have any white on your glove when you're in the pitcher. You can have it when you're.
So they're going to make Snyder change his glove as he's got white on his glove. So Snyder still warming up here. And again, just to reset, Warren scores 2 in the first, picks up a run in the 6th. Corry scores 1 in the 5th. They have 3 across here so far in the 7th, just 1 away. Still have a runner in scoring position as Anderson is at second base. And Warren is turning to its second relief pitcher, Eli Snyder. Carlson, just a third of an inning pitch, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, and is responsible for the runner at second, Anderson, as Jeremiah Johnson will step in. Johnson 1 for 3, singled and struck out and popped out. And Snyder's first pitch in the dirt gets past Wilson, and Anderson is going to be down at third base. And so now the Beavers now 90 feet away from going up 2 after trailing for basically the entirety of this ball game. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. The 1-1 from Snyder nearly hit Johnson. Gets out of the way. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is grounded up the hole in short, and that's going to be an RBI single for Johnson. So Anderson scores the 4th run of the inning for the Beavers. They now lead 5-3. Lathrop swings and misses at the first pitch. Lathrop is 0 for 3 today. Struck out, flew out, and grounded out. And that one is grounded to third. Bryan up with it and over to first for the second out. So 2 away now, but a runner in scoring position for Corry as Kraza will step in. Kraza has a couple of singles so far this afternoon, and he fouls that one back into the fence. The 0-1 to Kraza is lifted into left field. That's going to fall for a base hit. And another run coming home for Corry. It's an RBI single for Kraza. So 5 runs across here in the 7th inning.
The Beavers have put double-digit hits on the board. Here comes Corry IRS spotlight.
Hunter Donahue steps in. 0 for 3, struck out twice and grounded out.
0 for 3 on a day. Struck out last time up.
First pitch is in the dirt. Wilson able to snag it.
Stopped there by Wilson. Donahue is the
1-0 to Donahue.
in this inning for the Beavers.
Swings and misses.
Eagles up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the 1-1, makes it 1-2. Snyder with the 1-2. That one's fouled away down the right field line and out of play.
Count stays at 1-2. Donahue stays alive.
So 1-2 to Donahue. 2 away, runner at first. The Beavers have 5 across this inning. And Snyder gets the swing and the miss for the 3rd out of the inning. So 5 runs scored on 6 hits. A couple of errors, 1 left on. And now we head to the bottom of the 7th. Corry leading Warren 6-3. We'll have more high school baseball for you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBF? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit wccbi.org today.
Bottom of the Warren General Hospital 7th inning. Warren trailing Corry 6-3. Dragons need to get 3 runs here to keep this game alive. Zadarko, Chase, and Sheen due up for Warren, facing Camden Moon. First pitch to Zadarko in the dirt for a ball. And Zadarko 0 for 2 so far, struck out and flown out. And the 1-0 inside. And Coach White asking if that hit Zadarko, and umpire says no, so it's 2-0. And Zadarko fouls that one back and out of play. It's 2-1 now on Zadarko. Moon delivers, and Zadarko fouls that one back out of play. Two and two. Up and inside fills up the count. Moon winds and delivers the payoff pitch. Up and inside for ball 4. So the leadoff runner is aboard for the Dragons. First walk issued by Moon here this afternoon. Brady Chase will step in. He is 1 for 2. Was hit by a pitch and reached on an error. He's hit again and say no. And the umpire is saying Chase didn't make any effort to get out of the way. And some discussion now as the plate umpire says Chase did not make enough of an attempt to move out of the way. So it's still 1-0 to Chase at the plate. And instead he pokes one into left center for a base hit. Zadarko around second. He will be into third, and Chase going to go into second, safe with a double. And so maybe Corry would have wanted the hit by pitch to stand, as Chase ends up with a double here. Now runners at second and third for Brady Sheen. Nobody out here in the 7th. Dragons trailing by 3. Sheen 0 for 3 is lined out and flown out a couple of times. Takes first pitch for a strike. Moon shakes off now. He has the pitch that he wants. And throws outside for a ball. And Sheen grounds that one too short. Up with it is Swan over to first for the out. Zadarko scores. Chase is into third, and the ball gets away, so 2 runs are going to come across. And Warren now just 1 run down with 1 out here in the 7th. So 6-3 put out on Sheen for the first out, but Zadarko comes around, and then Chase comes home after taking third, and that'll bring up Duncan McGarry looking for his first hit of the ball game. Is grounded out and struck out twice. And it takes low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 to McGarry is up high for ball 2. And that one lifted into left field. Kraza not going to get there. It's a base hit for McGarry, and the tying run is aboard for the Dragons. And that will bring up David Manning. He is 1 for 1, singled and a couple of walks here. Throw over, but McGarry is back. And takes inside for a strike. And the 0-1 now to Manning. And that one's lifted way up high into shallow right. Braswell coming in and makes the catch. And now the Dragons down to their final out. But this is probably the one guy Warren wants to see at the plate in this situation. Brock Bryan steps in. 2 for 3 this afternoon. Had an RBI double in the first. Singled in Manning in the 6th. Tying run at first, 2 away in the 7th. They throw over, and McGarry just beats it back. Anderson thought he had him. Bryan steps in and rips it down the left field line. McGarry's going to come all the way around to third. Another base hit for Brock Bryan. And now the tying run is 90 feet away for Eli Snyder. Snyder is 1 for 3. Singled in the first, struck out and flew out. Needs a base hit here. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Oh, 1-2 Snyder at the plate. Fouls it back. And now the Dragons down to their final strike. Moon shakes off the first signal, now has what he wants. Delivers the 0-2. Gets him swinging, strike 3, and the ball game is over. Corry comes way back for a 6-5 victory. Avenges a loss earlier in the season, earns the season split with the Dragons. Warren had the tying run 90 feet away, but could not bring him home. And Moon gets the game-ending strikeout. So Corry now improves to 4-5 on the year. Warren falls to 1-6. And we'll take a look here as we get some of these numbers put together. Again, a 5-run 7th inning gives Corry the 6-5 victory here at Legion Field in Warren. Swan with a couple of hits, 2 runs scored for the Beavers. He got the start this afternoon, went 3 2/3, gave up 3 hits, walked 2, gave up 2 runs, and struck out 5. Jackson with 1 hit and a walk scored a run. Moon had 2 hits, a double and a single. A single for Braswell brought in a run. A single for Anderson brought in 1 run, another scored on an error. Braswell and Anderson each scored a run as well. Johnson scored a run, had 2 hits this afternoon, including an RBI single in the 7th. Kraza had 3 hits for the Beavers, an RBI single in the 7th, did not score a run. And Moon pitched the final 3 1/3 here for Corry. Allowed just 3 hits, struck out 2, walked 2, gave up 3 runs for Moon. For the Dragons, Manning gets the start, goes 6 innings, allows 7 hits on 2 walks, just 1 run allowed, struck out 10. Carlson came in, got through just a third of an inning, gave up 4 hits and 4 runs allowed. Snyder pitches the final 2/3, gives up a couple of hits, strikes out 1, lets 1 run in. Offensively for the Dragons, McGarry was 1 for 4 with a single. Manning was 1 for 2, had a single, scored a couple of runs, walked twice. Brock Bryan had 3 hits, a double in the RBI double in the first, couple of singles later in the ball game. Snyder had a base hit in the first inning. Zadarko walked and scored in the 7th. Brady Chase doubled and scored in the 7th, was also hit by a pitch earlier in the game and reached on an error. And that was the offensive output for the Dragons here this afternoon. And as the teams are in their meeting, we'll go grab our player of the game here for the Beavers. Going to be Wyatt Swan here this afternoon. Couple of hits, couple of runs scored. Got the start, kept his team in it through 3 2/3 innings. And we'll grab him for a off-camera interview as the Beavers are out chatting about this wild win here in Warren. I want to thank you all for tuning in on this Friday afternoon and early evening. Be sure to stay tuned to your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, all season long for live game broadcast, recaps, stats, stories, interviews, and more. For your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, this is Brian Hagberg. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.